going on, y'all, man? Got a tutorial for y'all. So as y'all can see, I'm picking the hair out right now. The reason you want to pick the hair out is because you want all the hair to be, you know, untangled and whatnot, so when you cut it. This is my client right here. You actually see how long his hair was. Surprised. He didn't know if he wanted to cut it or not, but he decided, hey, don't cut it off and go down the way late. Alright, so now I got my Gamma Plus Ergos, and this was actually a hair tutorial and a review of the clipper. So as far as bulk, it really didn't have any problem going through bulk any harder than my Barber did, to be honest. You can see it's coming out real nice. Cutting off real nice, and you can see, like, this is the reason why you comb it out. You see how, like, the hair looks like patchy right there? That's a big reason why you want to comb the hair out. If I didn't comb it out, it would look worse than that, but we're gonna get that taken care of.
That's crazy. It's like 9 days. What the heck? Cannot believe it.
Alright, well, fuck it. We'll get off our phone.
Ready for me to finish up?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going in with my trimmers, making my first guideline, and then I'm gonna go in with my shaver. I just want to have a smooth transition to where I actually start going towards taper. So lever all the way open, making my first guideline right here. Go over it a few times, make sure everything is the same length. I have the click levers on most of my clippers, and I just put it down one click from being all the way open. There's another click, so it's about halfway right now. I just want to fade down. I'm fading down, as you guys can see. I'm doing a fade down motion. Clicked again. So now it's, I believe, the second to last one, or on the last one. There you go. Now it's on the last one. And then same thing. This is my 0 guard. Usually I go to a number 1, but on this one, I've been seeing other videos, and I was like, you know, let me see what a 0 guard does. You know what I'm saying? So I use a 0 guard all the way open. Same method, clicking down each level at a time. And the reason I like about these Ergos, not only because they feel good in the hands, I'm used to using my Barber. Barber is the clipper that I actually learned how to cut hair on. I did have a wall senior, I still do, but the Barber with the click levers actually made it a lot easier for me to cut hair. So now I'm on my number 1 guard right here. Same thing, lever all the way open, clicking down until it's all faded and blurry. And they're actually gonna see me, I should be doing it soon. I actually flip the clipper back over, and I go with the grain in the direction that the hair is growing. You can see that, there it goes. You can see it grows in like a downward slant. So I'm just going with the grain, and it just helps blend the hair a little bit more. I'm not sure who all does this technique, but I mean, it works for me, so maybe it might work for you. But you can see that these clippers are performing very good. We're going in with number 2. I'll debulk a little bit more, just for a smoother blend. You can see, like, at first you can see a little line in there. So I went and got my number 2 all the way open. At first I want to make sure I didn't cut anything additional off, even though I cut his hair with a number 2 first, and then I hit it again, and we went down to 1.5. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But number 2 all the way open, just because I want to hit as less hair off as possible. I didn't want to make another guideline. And see here, going behind the ear, lining them up. And what I did before that I didn't show, I actually used hairspray to hold his hair in place. So I did the hairspray, then I brushed it in, let it sit for maybe like a minute. Then I just went in and started lining them up. Also, I forgot to add, when you're doing the lineup, make sure you don't push it back. You want to go on where the line is, or the hair is the fullest. So you don't want to push them back. See what I'm saying, on the edge right there? So you just want to make sure you stay within there so you don't push the line back, because a grow back will be horrific unless client asks for it. Oh, that was I'm only gonna do this one side in the back because it's pretty much the same on the other side. You want to start off with the guideline just like you did on the side of his head. I balled it out. No guard, lever all the way open. Make your first guideline. And you can look at my clipper. You can see that the lever, on this angle, you can see good. See, one level down. About one notch down. Another notch down. Every time I take the clipper away, I'm putting another notch down. Actually, I think, no. I went to the middle notch, and then I went to the last notch. I'm sorry. There we go. Number one. Lever all the way open. Lever halfway open. It's all coming back to me now, you guys. Lever halfway open on this one. And then I did all the way closed. Right there, you can see that that's all the way closed. And obviously this isn't, you know, twice the speed. This is not it's not regular speed. I just didn't want to have you guys watching a long video of, you know what I'm saying, to get these in. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't like how I compressed this fade in the back so much at first, but later on you'll see that I actually pushed the fade up a little higher, or his taper in the back, I push it up a little higher. Here it is right here. That's number one, and I'm pushing the fade up. I just didn't like how it looked. It looked too compressed to me, so I pushed it up a little bit more. And you can see how his hair grows in a pattern to where it curves inward, like it's like it's meeting in the middle of the back of his head. So when you actually have clients like that, people whose hair grow like that, you have to compensate for that. You have to actually cut against the grain, but in a direction that their hair grows. Fading downward with the grain. You see how I'm going at an angle? That's how his hair is growing. I don't want to nick his hair and patch it up, so that's why you go with the direction that's growing. Number two, all the way open. Remember, brush and fade, brush and fade. You want to make sure that hair is laid down. Sometimes it's better to use a comb, but I mean, I can use a brush too. It just depends. Sometimes it just depends on the client. There you go. So that's at number two. I think this is my 1.5 right here. No, it's the one. This is the one. And this is just me detailing, just going over a little bit more, making a cleaner transition. And the one thing that I don't like, I don't want to say necessarily about the Gamma clipper, but the guard thread it comes with, I really wish that it came with a 1.5. Luckily, I have my Barber set and I can use a 1.5, but for this haircut, I want to get the full experience and the full review of how would it be like to actually cut his hair with the guards that it comes with. I feel like if I used like my 1.5 or had some wall guards to use my wall guard, it's not really fair or a fair review, since that clipper does not come with that guard. So that's why I only use the guards that it actually came with. But hey, to each his own. You can always buy more, but for some people, maybe they can save, like, how can I say this? Maybe they saved up enough and all they can do is buy that set of clippers and whatever it comes with. So this is the review more for those people, or people who like want to see what comes directly out of the box and how can they use it. But hey, if you got the extra guards, go ahead and use them. And here I am, as you guys have been seeing, lining them up, trying to clean him up. Mind you, his hair, I cut his hair before when he had a sponge curl, so now I'm like really taking my time because it's a different hairstyle. His hair is actually going forward, it's sticking up. His hair's been going, like, you know, his hair's been trained pretty much to grow up. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna keep it true, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. Look, I know when I was editing this video, not when I was doing it, I was like, I didn't even know I was getting the Soldier Boy right there. Look, I'm just going at an angle, and I can explain it to you guys right here. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm deployed right now, bro. All I have is this little chair. I have to squat down to get level with his hairline. It's so much harder to try to line somebody up when their head is not eye level with you, or their hairline's not eye level with you. So I'm definitely going cricket, but that's because like the level that I am. So don't roast me in the comments. I know. I already know. I know. But this ain't the finished product. You know what I'm saying? That's why you look at it, go to the other side. I go on the other side, I look, I'm like, okay, yeah, boom, yeah, this thing's going, I'm slanting down like we're going across. So I go ahead and correct it over here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all chill. Somebody gonna say something, oh man, you messed up his line. Didn't even watch the whole video. Man, his line crooked. I want to show you guys how it's looking before. So I'm gonna fix them up though. Like I said, it's just harder to where like you literally gotta squat down. I can't like line somebody up and be squatting down, lining up. You know how hard that is. Your knees are going out. I'm already hunched over most of the time I cut his hair because he's already lower than me. So I'm already hunching my back over. So you know, I'm doing the best I can, being deployed, cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? And to top it off, if y'all didn't know, I want to be cutting hair since this pandemic started. I'm gonna just talk to you while I'm lining up. I ain't really got to explain me lining up. You know what I'm saying? I started during this pandemic. I think I started. It was like April. I started actually learning how to cut hair. So been less than a year. I think I'm doing pretty good. Less than a year cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? Give me some. Can I get some slack? But how I line the hair up, I know some people go from the corners and then go in the middle, but I go from the middle and then go to the corners, and then I just compensate, make sure everything's straight. You gotta look in the mirror, step back, make sure you refocus your eyes, cause it'll throw you off. Right here, I'm adding a color enhancements. He didn't need it, but I just wanted him to have a super crispy cut, obviously because I'm doing this tutorial. So I wanted to make sure I give him, a crispy cut. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the cut how it looked before the enhancements, but I just wanted to set it off. So I'm using my, DC Cuts cordless compressor. You know what I'm saying? It can be found everywhere on Amazon and eBay. It doesn't have my name on it, but I was playing, y'all. It's just a cordless air compressor I got off eBay. Actually, no, I got that one off Amazon. It was like $50. You know what I'm saying? I was using Sean Cuts Hair his color enhancement card, and I was using a Tune 45 Onyx Black. I think that's what's called, the dye, the temporary dye, or enhancement color. I don't know what it's called. Enhancement spray color. I don't know. But that's what I was using, in case y'all wonder. So shout out to Tune 45 for that, because they've been making they make that real easy to use, even for beginners. But you want to make sure before you guys start using that, at least get down packed of how to actually give a crispy lineup, because you don't want to be covering up a lineup, which a lot of barbers do. They cover up a terrible lineup with enhancements, or they over enhance the lineup. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that either. And now what I'm doing, I was just putting like some moisturizer in his hair, some pomade to lay it down, because it's been just standing up, going over his hair. Got this little trick from Jeezy, shout out to 360 Jeezy and a lot of other barbers I watch. That detail work at the end, get those little those straight hairs, get those cut off. I want this boy coming out looking crispy, or his man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be looking crispy when they come out my chair. Everybody come out my chair, I want them looking crispy. And his hair was standing up, so we had to lay it down. I didn't do rag him or nothing like that, but the best that I can, just get him started. You say going back to waves. And there it is, there's a cut. Got a little slow motion for y'all. If you wonder what that shit is in the front, it's pretty much a face shield. So we're using hairspray, or sometimes that spray bottle in the back with a little barber pole accents on it. You don't spray them in the eye. So this is reaction. There we go. Light so you can see.
My dad keeps telling me about my dad was a Knicks fan when he was in the NBA. He's serving me up. He's serving me up. He's telling me the Nets bench is like the starters, deepest team in the league. All this shit.
I can't believe I cut my hair.
I had to go Google the Nets bench.
Leave that shit on the floor now.
Wow.
Good in the back?
Yes, sir.
That's a few another. Don't stop. Jeff Green is serviceable. Yeah. Karis LeVert.
That's still looking.
Stop.
Make sure you look at the neck area. Gotta clean them up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. First tutorial. Let me know how I did. I know I can't give you guys a little 360 spin. Like I said, I'm in the desert. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's right, man.
Huh?
So no problem.
Hairlines matter.
See it?
I'm gonna catch you later, man.
Alright, bro. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next upload. Appreciate y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram, DC_crush. Later.